What is good, YouTube? Today we are reviewing the Nike FlyKnit Racer Oreo 2.0. This shoe released earlier in 2015, I believe, and just re-released or restocked in September 2015, which is when I picked these up. This is the 2.0 version of the Oreo. I think the original Oreo colour was a flipped up, it's a reverse of this shoe. So whereas this shoe is a grey and white with a grey and black with a white swoosh, I think the original Oreo was the reverse. So the swoosh was black, and then the trainer was a mix of black and white. Before we get into the review, I've swapped out the laces on one of the shoes. This is the laces that come with the shoe, these thin black ones, and these are the laces that I'm going to be wearing in the shoes. So just for the purpose of the review, I put both laces in there. Personally, I think these look a lot nicer, contrast a bit with that, but just for the purpose of the review, these thin black laces are the laces that came with the shoe. So basically, this shoe, there's quite a lot of hype around the FlyKnit Racer silhouette. I don't really know exactly why, but I think it was when Kanye West was back with Nike bringing out the Yeezy shoes. I think at one point he was wearing a FlyKnit Racer or one of the FlyKnit trainers, and maybe Kim Kardashian might have been wearing one of the FlyKnit Racer trainers, and the hype for this model sort of spawned from that. The same with like the Air Max 90 Independence days. Once Kanye wore them, everyone wanted them, and I think it's the same with the FlyKnit Racer or the FlyKnit trainers that were around. Once Kanye wore them, everybody wanted them. But yeah, let's get into the shoe. Basically, it's a complete FlyKnit upper. It's a very lightweight shoe. As you can probably see, if it's going to show up, the shoe is pretty much just a light mesh. You can see completely through the shoe. Hopefully that shows on the camera. If you're wearing any kind of coloured socks or anything, it's definitely going to show through. Even the toe box, if you can see there, it's completely a really wide loose knit, so you can completely see through the shoe. Comfort wise, they seem to be alright. Obviously there's no air unit or anything in the shoe, so it's just the cushioning of the sole. I don't even think it's the Lunaron cushioning. I think it's just, yeah, it doesn't actually say what cushioning system is it. It's not Lunarlon, sorry, and it's not an air unit, so I think it's just a foam midsole that's given a cushioning system. So yeah, you've got the Oreo, which is the mixture of black and white colorway. You've got the FlyKnit wire system, running up and down through towards the lace holes. The inner side of the shoe, again, you've got the fly wire running up and down the shoes. The swoosh is painted on, so it's got a slightly different texture to the rest of the shoe. It's not part of the FlyKnit, they've painted it over the FlyKnit. I don't know if that will fade or chip over time, but probably not. The sole of the shoe is a very basic waffle. It says waffle skin, so that's the kind of technology they're using. Again, I don't know if this is a running shoe being called a FlyKnit Racer, I don't know how durable these sort of bumps are going to be, but once they wear down, I don't know how much mileage you'll get out of the shoe if you were actually running in it. But I think most of the people that are buying this shoe are not really buying it for running purposes. Usually most people like myself have bought it for just a general wear shoe. With the midsole of the shoe, you've got the white and then it splits into the black, so you've got a bit of contrast. Gives the shoe a bit more of a narrow looking front, because the actual shoe's there, but that's midsole, so it looks like the way the white is on the midsole makes the sole look a lot closer to the ground than it is. They're a really nice summer shoe. In the winter time, I think they would be absolutely useless just because of the way the FlyKnit is. Like I said, with all the perforation holes, your foot would probably be absolutely freezing. But summertime, with maybe no socks on or some low cut trainer socks, these would definitely be a really good summer shoe. It's just strange that they restocked them as the summer's over in the UK. There's a little sort of stretch ankle at the opening of the shoe and a pull tab with some 3M reflective material at the rear of the shoe to help get them on. The insoles inside the shoe are like just not really much of a point. It almost feels like that garden centre moss green cube stuff that they used to give, and it's like one of the thinnest insoles I've seen. We've just pretty much put that insole in there so you're not walking on the inside of the shoe, but there is no cushioning or any point really. There's no, that this is the most low profile insole I've seen. And yeah, racing, so it's a road shoe. Like I said, I'm not sure how many people would actually run in this shoe. I don't know if it would be a very good running shoe. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about this shoe. It's been out for a while. I only picked these up in a restock. Because they are FlyKnit, not every shoe is going to be the same. When I tried these on in the store, the pair that I was going to buy in the shop, they didn't have my size, but I tried them half a size up, and the trainers were odd. They didn't match at all. Whereas because the FlyKnit print on the toe boxes, on these pair it's not so bad. There's only very, very subtle differences. But on the pair that I tried on in the store, like this one was a really dark here, and this one was really white here, so they look like really odd shoes. But I bought these online in the restock, and they seem to have turned out pretty well with the colour matching. That's about it really. If you like these shoes, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you prefer the laces that I've put in as opposed to the original skinny black ones, I picked these up from lacejam.co.uk, which is where I buy all of my laces for some of the shoes that I've changed. So if you're ever wondering where the laces are from in my shoes, it's from Lace Jam. If you do comment on my videos, if you want me to reply, make sure your Google account is not on private. A lot of my videos, people ask me questions and their account is on private, so it doesn't actually give me the option to reply to you. So if I've just liked your comment instead of replying to it, it means your account was on private and I weren't able to reply to you. So yeah, if you do want to comment with a question, make sure your account's not on private so I can actually reply to you. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram, links will be in the description. But it's Chris_S_Ramos. Yeah, links will be in the description. If you want to see some more sneaker reviews, subscribe to my channel and share this video if you would. I'd appreciate it. Peace.